welcome to Interesting Classes. Let's start the video. In previous lecture, we have learned about three things. First, we have seen what is checked exception. The exception which is checked by compiler, whether the programmer has handled the exception or not. For smooth execution of the program at runtime, this is known as checked exception. Second, we have taken an example of file not found exception. File not found exception is of type checked exception. Third, how to handle the exception at runtime by using try and catch block. Now, in this lecture, we are going to deal with another example related to checked exception. So, here we have a block of code. Let's understand this code. Here we have defined a class named test, public static void main, string arguments. So, we have studied in our previous lecture that is in every Java program there is a thread called main thread. And main thread is responsible for calling of main method. And we know that the execution always starts from the main. So from here execution will start. That is, we have defined two statements. That is, first is system.out.println I want to sleep. So I want that this statement would be displayed on the console. After this, thread.sleep method. Now sleep is a method which is predefined in the thread class. So we are calling sleep method. So what is the function of sleep method? Let's understand. The sleep method causes the currently executing thread to sleep for the specified number of milliseconds. So this sleep method will the sleep method will not allow your program to execute for a specified number of milliseconds. So I have given 1000. So 1000 milliseconds, which is equal to 1 second. So I want that this program would not execute for 1 second. Now the problem will arise here. When your thread will go into sleep state, it is possible that another thread may interrupt this thread during its sleep. That is what is the problem here? That is, when your thread is going to sleep, that is, it is possible that another thread may interrupt this thread during its sleep. So which result in abnormal termination of the program. Yeah. So let's understand practically. Let's copy the code and paste into the notepad. Here. Let's save the file at desktop with the name test.java. Let's save the file. Let's run the code in command prompt. Let's go to the location where I have saved the file. Let's compile the code. See, the exception has been raised. Unreported exception, interrupted exception must be caught or declared to be thrown. Where the exception, in which statement the exception has arrived? In thread.sleep statement. What type of exception it is? It is of type interrupted exception. So what we have learned is that is when this thread will go into sleep state, it is possible that another thread may interrupt this thread during its sleep. So here the compiler is forcing you that it is possible that interruption may be occur. So the compiler is forcing you to handle the exception by using two methods. Which type of methods? That is, we have two options to handle the exception. First is by using throws keyword. You can handle the exception by using throws keyword, or you can handle the exception by using try and catch block. So let's handle the exception. So as we have now still studied as a try and catch block, so we will use try and catch block to handle the exception. Try block, we will, so here there is a possibility that in this statement an exception may arise, so we will give this two statement in the try block, so that if any exception will occur, it will catch block the corresponding catch block. Exception E. What type of exception it is? It is of type interrupted exception. Interrupted exception. If any interrupted exception will occur here, it is catch by the catch block. So we are not defining any statement in this catch block. We will leave simple it is as it is. Let's save the file. Now let's run the code again. See what happens. Compile the code first. See, it compiles finds. As the exception has been raised, interrupted exception, it is catched by the catch block. Now the problem has been solved. Now let's run the code. I want to sleep. The statement has been printed. Here, what happened is, here the interrupted exception has been raised, it is catch by, so the in try block this statement would execute first. So I want to sleep, so the statement has been printed. See, I want to sleep. This statement is, so this statement is runs correctly. Now the problem arises here. Problem arises here when this statement will execute thread.sleep method. So it is possible that another thread may interrupt this thread during its sleep. So here the interrupted exception may arise. So when this interrupted exception in future, if any thread interrupts its sleep during its sleep, it is catched by the catch block, which is of type interrupted exception, and it will create an object. So it is, the problem is solved now. For any doubt and group discussion, join my Telegram. Here is the link. You can click the link below here and you can download this PDF from my Telegram channel. You can also follow me on Interesty Classes on my Instagram channel, and you can join the group Interesty Classes where we have 50+ members, where we can discuss the doubt in that group. So please subscribe to my channel Interesty Classes, and for latest updates press the bell icon here. Thank you.